Welcome back, everyone. Well, I know I sound a bit like a broken record. They have records anymore?
No.
I don't think, no. They probably don't even have CDs anymore, right? Okay, I'm going to have to check in with you about this. You kind of remember what I'm talking about, don't you? That how important it is for children to be exposed to the arts. That it really informs who you are, gives you that kind of exposure, builds self-confidence, builds self-esteem. I remember clearly when the first time, I was about your age when I wanted to pick up the guitar, and it stayed with me my whole life. Well, we're here today in Corinth at the high school for a really interesting summer program. And joining me today is Jonathan Granger, who's a music teacher at Hadley Luzerne and music director for the workshop. And Lorelei Peterson, who you're going to find out is Willy Wonka. This is going to be interesting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Jonathan, we're going to start with you. The workshop started, I understand, about 11 years ago, right?
Yeah, about 11 years ago we started, and that was in 2008, and then 2009 we actually did Willy Wonka Jr. So this is the full shebang. It's the full show. We've done junior shows in the workshops previously, but this is the first time we're doing a full-fledged production. So it's very, very exciting.
Oh, it sounds very exciting.
Yeah.
I want to talk a bit about the history. You know, one thing that struck Andrew and I when we got this press release was that, you know, over here in Corinth, you would think to yourself, all right, the arts are important. I'm sure they're recognized in all of these surrounding communities, but not necessarily would be a priority. And it is a priority. And what's behind that? What's behind that thinking?
So we've had wonderful support from the community. When we first started out, we had to get the ball rolling. I've only been here for 2 years, but from what I have experienced, the town has given us grants in the past to help us make this program what it is today, and then Saratoga Arts came in future to give us more of funding and the backing so that we could bring the quality of the show that you're going to see later here in July.
I've got it. Now, Adirondack Center Stage is the name of the workshop, correct?
Correct.
And it students from all around the area. So it would be Corinth, it could be Hadley Luzerne, right? It could be Glens Falls. I think someone said someone from Boston Spa.
Boston Spa and from South High, from South Glens Falls, Queensbury, from all over. We accept everyone who comes in. First come, first serve. You're going to be in this show. Right.
It's a 5-week workshop, and you might be interested in acting. You might be interested in backstage. You might be interested in sound. You might be interested in lighting. So if the ages are 8 to 18, right, Jonathan?
Yep.
And in that time, again, think about that. Think about an 8-year-old who's getting exposed to the world of theater for the first time. So now that's going to lead me to you. You're a freshman, graduating freshman?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going into your sophomore year?
Yes.
Okay. And you are Willy Wonka.
Yes, I am.
Oh, this is a big job. You
It
realize
is.
that? Okay. So explain to me a bit about your interest in the arts.
Well, I've always loved singing, and since I was little, I would sing around the house, and now adding acting to it is just so much fun, and this program is so involved with the kids, and I feel like I can do anything I can help with backstage, even if I like to move something to bring it on stage. I can help do painting, I can do anything here, and it's just so much fun.
Don't you love it when they say, when I was little?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really something, right, Andrew? Yeah, okay. So is this your first year in the workshop?
No, this is my 3rd year.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so you keep coming back.
Yes.
Why do you keep coming back?
Well, it's an amazing program. It's very, my mom is the stage manager. My brother is also in it. My older brother used to be in it, and my sister's the costume designer. And so it's just everyone that I know is here. I have so many friends. It's just an amazing program.
Well, it sure sounds like it, and you speak very well about it, by the way. Tell me about some of the friendships that you make, you know?
Yeah, well, I knew some people coming in because they're in my class or in my grades, but other than that, like, we always do rehearsals together. We always practice lines together. We are all with a bunch of different people, and so you get to talk to them and you get to know the people themselves and not just who they're trying to be as a character. You get to know their own happy person.
Boy, again, you're so well spoken about this. I love it. I love it. Do you think you might? How do you think you'll use this moving forward? I know that's an open-ended question. You don't, at your age, you don't have to decide at all what you're going to do. You and I have to sort of decide it someday. But are you interested in maybe wanting to pursue it? What do you think about that?
Well, I think maybe. I'm not really sure. I still have like a lot of thinking to do about that, but definitely this program has shown me like what amazing the arts could be, and like I feel very confident in myself and my acting abilities with this program. And so I feel like if I wanted to, I could pursue a career in this. I'm not sure yet.
I know. Well, you take your time, by the way. Hey, Jonathan, that leads me to a question for you. I said at the beginning about building self-confidence and self-esteem. You know, do you see that in the students? You know, it must be amazing to see the light go on, if you know what I mean.
Exactly. We started rehearsals a few weeks ago, and it's only a 5-week program, but even in the short amount of time that these kids have been working, you can see the growth. And then even still, as I get further and further along, especially in the years past, you see the amount of confidence that these people have on the stage and off the stage. It translates into every aspect of life. So it's really great to see them grow in that aspect.
Boy, I bet. You know, students would tend to come in and think, okay, I've got to sing or I've got to dance or I've got to act or something. And then you find out that they're kind of eyeing the sound booth. And they're kind of, oh, what's that engineer do over there? Oh, what's going on backstage with painting the scenery and stuff like that? And you find that they find numerous ways to express themselves.
Oh, absolutely. We have not just people who are on stage, but we have backstage crew who works tirelessly to paint the sets, and everyone helps out. We are more of, our workshop is just that. It's a workshop. We are teaching them, one, life skills, and not just how to work with people, how to get along, how to bring something together. And as you mentioned, the light board, the sound board, everything else, we have people who have grown up in this program who have transferred to those sorts of things.
Oh, skills, yeah, to pursue it as a career.
Yep, exactly.
Right? Boy, I'm telling you, and it does stay with you your whole life. You're going to find this out, I'm telling you. You really are. All right, so you're going to have to explain to me what this play's about, okay? Yeah. Go ahead.
So it's Willy Wonka. He is the owner of a chocolate factory. He makes hundreds of thousands of chocolate bars, but someone stole his secret recipe, so he stopped trusting people. So he closed down the factory, but he still made chocolate. But it was time for him to start to retire and move on, and so he put out 5 golden tickets into different candy bars that he sold, and he sent them out, and people, when they found them, there was a huge tour that he did. So he showed them all the factory, and everyone got a lifetime supply of chocolate, and during that tour, he was trying to find who would be the one to replace him and who would be able to take over.
Well, that's well done. You got a lot of work to do. You know that, right? With the help of everybody that's behind us, we're going to get them to wave to us. Do you think we can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, just hold on one second. I want to tell you what we need to do. July 26, 27, 28, right here at the auditorium at the high school in Corinth. You have to come and show support. These children feed off of the audience, and that's our job. We're the audience. So that's July 26, 27, and 28. And is there a website or anything like that they can go to? Do you know the web address?
Adirondack Center Stage. You can find us on Facebook, and you can find us online. Yep.
Okay, Adirondack Center Stage. And don't forget, please show your support. That's how this works. Okay, now we got one job left. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Cass! Hey, what? Give us a wave.
Now you know why. See this interview again. You can head to our website, looktvonline.com.